Hello. We're going to attempt to play with vibrant visuals today. Attempt being the key word. I want to try and get it to work because otherwise we'll never be able to play with it on stream, which will be a bit of a shame. But yeah, we'll just wait and find out. I heard there was an update that released today. Interestingly enough. I've barely played it. I've been in the Nether and I'm collecting the music discs. And I've made 2 crafting recipes. But apart from that, I've not watered a dried ghast. I've not done any of that. So, yeah. Let me shut my window real quick. It is really hot in here, but... Okay. So we're going to jump into it. First things first, if you did not know, there's a new achievement in the game. I kind of miss when we had multiple achievements, personally. For a few drops now, it's just been 1. But this one is stay hydrated. Place a dried ghast block. Interesting how it's called a block. Into, well, it makes sense. Into water. That's all you got to do. 10 gamer score. Pretty simple. We'll be doing that today. A big thing that they fixed this update is text background opacity. So this was to do with... Hello Mine, hello Corn, hello Slim, how we doing? I forgot to say hello to you guys. This is like a major thing, I think, for this drop. This had to do with the whole tool background and the coordinate stuff. Now it's see-through, which is so nice. I've set mine to 0 because obviously. Right. So jumping into it, let me show you guys my settings for vibrant visuals. I'm sure I'm going to change them. I haven't really figured out what I want to do with them yet. But we have mostly medium for all of them. Bloom is set down to 50%, and the resolution is down to 66%. I think that's good. Yeah, so they released a painting, apparently. I have not played with it at all. I was away from my console when I found this out. And apparently it's version exclusive for now. I don't really get why. Resolution higher? Really? See, I don't know. I've barely really, like... Of course, I played with vibrant visuals in the preview, but I never really messed around with the settings. Okay, so we're currently in the Nether. I'm watching the stream back, but you guys have to tell me if it lags. Right now it hasn't, which is good because we are currently playing with vibrant visuals turned on, technically. Right, it is turned on. We're just not in the game yet. But yeah. Let's jump in. So I don't know why they've done this. The main world in your, or I guess your last loaded world on preview on your game is like longer for some reason. I don't really get why, but We are in the Nether as well, so this will be the true test if it's optimized or not. Emerald ores are the rarest ores in Minecraft. That's not entirely true. Deep Slate, sure. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm getting shot. Okay, so I currently have 5 music discs. I need 2 more. And then we're out of here. I got really lucky so far with killing the ghasts. Like, insanely lucky. I don't know if I've been in this area, so I am just going to check these fossils, just in case. I've already made some fossils, by the way. Oh, some dried ghasts, of course. Weird sound delay. But yeah, you'll notice, right? Look at the tools. No longer do I have... Now, of course, I've got the enchantments, which is still kind of annoying, right? But it's now see-through. This is like, honestly, top 5 feature. And it's not even a feature, it's a bug fix. I can't understand why it was like this for so long, but I will give Mojang their flowers. I'm so glad they fixed it. I didn't expect it to affect the coordinates and days played either. Also, all of this ghast texture, this is the first time I'm seeing it open its eyes. Because every time I've seen a new texture, I've only seen it like this, but not when it's like about to fire a fireball. Boom. From my understanding, the disc isn't flammable. So it will burn, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, I really... Can I say, I don't know if this is Vibrant Visuals coded, but I really like it when it's like opening its eyes and attacking. I don't know why, I really like it. God, the Nether looks so pretty, man. Look at this, this is... Oh my god. Say what you want about Vibrant Visuals, and that's not finished. It was not meant to be finished. Mojang, in a recent video, said that it's not finished, right? And it's something they're going to constantly add to, which makes sense. Okay, let's just kill this one for the funsies. Did I get it? I think I did. Doesn't matter if I didn't, I've already got my 7. Yeah, I don't know if they've changed that, Corn, because that feels weird. Right? I have a clip of me getting the first few music discs. I'll share in the Discord. Oh, let me pick that up again. I'll share in the Discord server. I didn't pick it up. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Huh. Did it vanish? Did it even connect? I guess not. I'm not really too fast, to be honest. I've got my 7. Rainbow Gamer Pro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So let's just ignore this ghast. You live to see another day, Mr. Ghast. And by live, I mean despawn. As soon as I leave the chunks. We're going the right way. So this is kind of my first impressions of Vibrant Visuals, because I've said this before many times. My world in the preview was very like... was very young, like 2000 days old compared to now. So I didn't really see my world fully. Okay, we've got 8. 8 is a very good number. We've got a spare music disc, which is very nice. How are you liking the new game drop? So I've not really played much of it. You're basically seeing my first impressions on stream. So far, pretty good, right? I think it's pretty good. I'm a bit biased because going into this, I thought this drop was the best one. So of course I'm going to say, oh yeah, it's pretty good, right? But it is. I have not played on the new painting though. We will be doing that as soon as I leave. Okay, so if you're not locating the dried ghasts in the traditional sense, like getting them by finding them in Soul Sand Valleys, which is what I'm not probably doing because it's like 33% chance, right? I'd rather just craft them. You can craft them. You can also barter them. They're the same rate as ender pearls are currently. Corn, thank you for the resub. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Tier 1 for 5 months in a row. That's crazy. So you'll notice I've obviously not bartered yet, right? Apparently, according to Toycat's latest video, let me ignore this cast. This could be a bit of a problem. Hang on, let me lock in for a second. Okay. According to Toycat's video, it's on average 50 gold to get one dried ghast. That's a bug in VV. How old is this world? Since, I want to say, September, August of last year. Ish, I guess. Okay, so before we get into update stuff, I have been busy off stream with the ghast airport, with the Skulk facility, and I've also torn down a structure that was an eyesore. You probably won't have seen it, right? But now you will. Obviously, the sun, pretty stunning, right? The mob farm's gone. I torn it down. Is that the correct grammar? I don't know. Before the update released, like early hours of today, because I just think it'll be better, especially now that VV's in the game, right? But yeah, it was originally like there. It's gone completely. I have listened to the music disc a lot out of the game, like on YouTube and stuff, but we're going to listen to it right now. Am I allowed to talk? God, I love this disc so much. Look at the clouds, man. They're so much better. Best part incoming. I mean, let's just peek, right? I've seen people say that this disc is generic. How? How? It's literally using ghast sounds as a song. Like, let's be real for a second. Like, some opinions, I think, are just wrong. And the fact that people are saying, "Oh, this is a generic disc," or this sucks," you're wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's gonna upset people. It always does when I say like something like that. But it is what it is, right? This is the most experimental disc I think we've had in a while. And I hope they keep Amos. Is that his name? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Amos, for future content, because he could really pop off, I think. So we're going to take this disc for now, because we do need it. We've got 4 towers. We're putting 4, so obviously we've got 4 of these, 3 now. Right. And we'll figure out what to do with the others. Obviously I know what we're doing with the others, but... But I do hope they keep him on, because he has a lot of potential. And I want to see what else he can do in future drops. Or updates, I guess. How's the stream, by the way, guys? Is it laggy at all? Because I'm a bit biased, right? On my end, it's not lagging at all, which is very good news to me personally, for what I want to do. It's not for me, that's very good to hear. Because, I say that because we want to kill a dragon on stream, and a part of the reason why we haven't is because of VV not being out. And the end is completely different with VV on, and I want to do it on stream. We're going to wait a little bit longer, though, to kill the dragon. I want to see what they announce on Minecraft Live. Because if they announce an end update on Minecraft Live, we'll wait longer. But I'm assuming that weekend of Minecraft Live will kill the dragon. If it's not an end update next. So... it's very blurry. It's fine on my end. But I will say the game is running very smoothly. Okay, this is the part of the stream where I get lost with the towers. Yeah, I do wonder... No, I'm also watching the stream as well on the laptop, Corn. So... what did we... Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue. Oh no. Let me see what the settings are of the stream. We run the stream at 720. Oh no, we can't. For some reason, like, the Twitch app on Xbox does not allow you to stream above 720. Which is just amazing. Thank you, Twitch. But if it's blurry, that's still an issue, in my opinion. Let me check. I've got okay, good. That one's done. So, do you recommend we turn the resolution up? Screw it, let's do it. Video. Oh, it's going to take me a long time to get used to this. Medium, medium, medium. Native. I don't know what that means, by the way. I'm not a scientist. Yeah, I really like when they add paintings. Honestly. I was a big fan of, what was it? What update was it when they, like, released a bunch of new paintings? I really liked that. Okay, so it's these two ones over here, but I don't exactly know where they are. Okay, so it's this one, and there's one farther out. The reason why I'm like not talking sometimes is because I'm listening out for my Xbox. My Xbox is fan, so I'm just trying to pinpoint how it is. Yeah, I love when Mojang adds stuff like paintings and music discs and stuff like that. I am 110% on board. I do not know where this other tower is, by the way. Okay, that was a bit laggy. Whoa, okay. I don't know if the stream caught that. I guess I'm gonna. Okay, we're wasting a bit of time on this. I will just fly back to the village for now. For now, we're just gonna put the music disc in a chest, and that will remind me, surely, that I need to find the other tower. Where is my house? I still do not remember. It's been like 1,000 days. So yeah, we've already made some crafting recipes. We've made the harnesses, we've made the dried ghasts. Okay, so let me put you in here. And then I want a copy for myself. It's also the best music disc, like looking music disc in my opinion. I love the white and the... Is it light blue? Did I use? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that is stunning. Okay, I love that. How did we... Okay. Music disc. Okay. So yeah, I haven't really visited the music disc shop on stream often because it's not really finished until now. This will be the last edition. I'm so obsessed with the see-through thing. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, this is the first floor. There's 2 floors to this, right? You've got the music disc showcase, and I guess where you'd buy the music discs. This is like a weird contraption. It's to test all the note block sounds, or like all of the unique ones. And up here, you've got a drum set, you've got a piano, you've got guitars, if you want to buy any. Quite cozy up here. Yeah, so with these, we haven't got all of them, I just picked my favourite ones. Let me... I believe there needs to be one in here as well. Yes. Thank you, Rainbow. It's like, honestly, I'm really not. I don't think I'm a good builder at all. And I feel like, what defines a good builder, you know? What makes you a good builder? Right, I think it's so objective or subjective. But it's taken me years to like build to this kind of level. And this is my best level, in my opinion. Okay, I need to figure out something. So, new painting means a new addition to the art gallery. A very newish structure because we did remake it. 3x3. That's not what I want. It's definitely not what I want. Do I even have a? Surely I do. Is it this? I think it is, right? Yeah, I haven't really taken in the world with VV on. So a lot of what you're seeing is like my first impressions as well. Except for that one screenshot I took, but that was literally as soon as the update dropped and then I went into the nether. I do have quartz. Yeah, I don't know why it's a Bedrock exclusive painting. I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of worried. Because it pushes, I think, the issue of parity even more. Now, don't get me wrong. This drop is the best drop we've got, right? But parity-wise, it is the worst drop. In my opinion. It hasn't really changed anything, like it hasn't really brought anything forward, and it also has made things worse. So, you all have a space taken. How upsetting. How could you do this to me? This really isn't an issue. How big of a gap is this? 1. We'll put you there for now. Doesn't interact with... Okay, there's no signs anyway. What am I doing? I need slabs. Gap is a different size. Oh right, yeah, it's not even 1 block, is it? Now it's 1 block. First try? First try is crazy, by the way. I don't know what this is in reference to. People are saying it's in reference to the Minecraft movie. But I'm not entirely... I've never watched it. But this has potential to be one of my favourites. But then, isn't it Sarah Boving? Sarah is incredible, by the way. Oh, it's Dennis from the Minecraft movie. Interesting. Okay. Sarah is like a whole other level. So what we're going to do, real quick, I want to take some time to just explore the buildings with VV on. We're not going to do all of them, because otherwise we'd be here all day. But I just want to take a moment just to like appreciate VV. Is Dennis like a different wolf breed as well? I thought he was. Again, I've not seen it. So yeah, a lot of the rebrands of my old structures have a lot of glass in them purely because of vibrant visuals. That was always the plan, right? Going forward, not all of them will now, but Like the Skulk facility has no glass in it right now. Oh, the default wolf. Ah, I see. Oh, that's the beacon, right? I was wondering what that was. There's a beacon over there temporarily? God, that's really far away. I'm trying to look for like the creeper face. I don't know how rare it is. It's probably just like a Big Ben, honestly, corn. I don't think. Does it really not have. That's kind of disappointing. I guess a better view of this would just to be like up high. Whoa. Oh, this is going to be a good one to test out. Wait, why is it not dropping frames here? Oh, it kind of is, but it's not as bad. What? That's so weird. Usually around this area is when I drop frames the most because you've got crops constantly growing and villagers constantly being annoying. Um, so I don't know if it's ever translated on stream before, but for me it's always been like a bit laggy. But it's a lot better with VV on. Cool. Anyway, I think it's time. Yeah, maybe they did optimize it. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I've got to check this out. I've got to check these structures out. Oh, this might be the best structure affected by VV. Nice, nice. Anyway, no more distractions. Give me the achievements. Where do I place this? Um, Not there, I don't think. Let me just remove the fetus. It doesn't sit right with me that you can insta-mine it with any tool. And now we wait. Stay hydrated. Place a dried ghast block into water. Now I've got all the achievements. So it's my understanding that ghaslings can't drown. Which is good, because I don't want this guy's first moments to be deaf. Yeah, so if you didn't know, ghaslings basically imprint on you. If you're not there, they'll imprint on any non-aquatic mob. So cow, pig, sheep, chicken, any like mob. If there's not any mob and you're not there, it will just fly around its home area. And technically, the home area will be this. Right? Obviously, like, we're going to put it in the hangar, but it was born here, right? So if I wasn't here, if I flew away, one, it wouldn't even grow up or like hydrate, but let's say when it did fully hydrate, it would just fly around here. Do they follow hostile mobs? I'd imagine not, no. This is actually my first time doing this as well. Because in survival, or in the preview, sorry, I would just spawn a happy ghast. We're going to be sitting here for 20 minutes, by the way. I think that's fine. I think we've got enough to talk about. In here, by the way, we've got boats and snowballs. So I want to get a lead going. And we'll put that there. By the way, is this new? The Eye of Ender? Am I crazy? Or is it just a VV flaring it up? Okay, let me get some leads. If you didn't know, arguably a staple feature in this drop is that leads are much easier to craft. Which is handy, I guess. Oh, look at the beacons with VV on. Oh. So yeah, you cannot preserve the two other states of the dried ghast. So when it's like straight faced, it's like if you mine it per se, it will like I think go back to its previous state and stuff like that. Also, if you had it to like the smiley face before it became the ghastling, and then removed the water, it would slowly dehydrate in the time that it takes to rehydrate. So every 7 minutes, I think. But of course, you can preserve this state, right, by just not putting in water. But I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Monstrous. Obviously, we're not going to sit here, I don't think, and do the other two on stream. I just want to do this one first. They do make noises, yes. On soul sand blocks, they also make ambient sounds. Fun fact. Oh, hello. Is there anything about your currency that you wish you could change? The amount of tundras that are near me. There's a tundra. I'm not going to leave this area because there's a creeper right there. I am going to leave actually. I can kill this creeper. I can miss as well. That'd be good. I can miss again because I'm very good at the game. There's a tundra like right there, and then there's one far out, right? And it's kind of annoying. By the way, on the topic of bows, is it just a Java thing? They've done a combat change with the arrow. Over time, now granted this is very like instantaneous, over time the arrow slowly dips. Which isn't the combat test snapshot change they did, but it's very similar. Why are you still here? Don't you change things to do with combat in Java? Of course. Of course they did. Typical Mojang. Like his little legs sticking out. If you didn't know, by the way, the Happy Ghast has 10 hearts. So the same as the player. It regens very slowly, like 1 heart every 30 seconds. But if you have it in rain or snow, it regens quicker. Way quicker. So fun fact. And of course you can feed it snowballs as well. I think snowballs also heal it very slowly. Now the question is, guys, we have 3 name tags. We have Casper, Gilbert, Goober. Which one is this? Which one are the 2 projectile-based mobs on the Happy Ghast? Yeah, I wonder. That's a good question, actually. Does the skeleton for pause? That is stunning. Okay, I'm gonna run away now. Does the skeleton and I guess Round of Tridents prioritize the player or the Happy Ghast? Because obviously, as a player, you would prioritize the Ghast, but as a mob, what do you prioritize? If a skeleton under you, if a skeleton is under you, it will end up accidentally hitting the Happy Ghast. Hmm. Oh, hello. So yeah, let me know. Do we name this one Casper, Gilbert, or Goober? This guy is way too peaceful. Wake up, bro. One of my friend's parents nicknamed me Casper. It's a really nice name. I like Casper a lot. I think someone on Twitter, like when I was saying I wanted to name. Oh wait, no. I think this one has to be Goober. No, we can name it Casper. Who cares? Um, Someone's gonna name their Happy Ghast Casper, and I was like, you know what? That's a really nice name. Although I might have to name this one Gilbert. I don't know. Decisions. Those are good names. Yeah, I think food names could work with Happy Ghasts. You are way too chilled out for this world, little guy. You have no idea. Bro thinks everything is sunshine and rainbows. I wonder if hitting. I'm not going to try that out, right? But I wonder if hitting a dried ghast reverts it to its previous state. Because I'd imagine hitting it with a really powerful sword just crushes it. Oh yeah, it's insta-mind, isn't it? Okay, yeah, makes sense. Well, there goes my question. Yeah, I don't really. Does it make sense for every tool to just completely obliterate it? I guess it does. I don't know. At first, I was like, "Oh, they're just doing it because that's like a placeholder." Normally, with like new things like that, they'll either have no correct tool or they'll just be insta-mind about everything. It gives me strong skeleton horse vibes. Am I the only one? Like the ambient sound it's making, it's not obviously the exact, but there's some. I don't know if I'm the only one hearing this, but it sounds similar to skeleton horses and their idle sounds. You can't hear them? Okay, well, let me turn this up then. My bad. Um, Friendly creatures. Oh, Both filled with whimsy and joy. I'm loud? Oh, my bad. I imagine it is drinking it, right? Or is it the gills on the side of the... It doesn't have gills yet, does it? Huh, I wonder... It must be drinking it. It's absorbing it, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Bro's literally a sponge. He looks so happy. I don't know why I'm surprised. I've literally known about this feature for like months. But like, seeing it actually in game. Hello Squid, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You're just in time actually. I'm doing good, thank you. I heard that there's a drop releasing today. Or released today. So we're trying that out. Fun fact. Alright, Mojang, wrap it up. What's the next drop? Already tired of this. There's already people that are like that, I guarantee you. Like, unironically. Like, I'll joke about it on Twitter, like, later and be like, alright, guys, come on. When's the combat update? But there are people that are genuinely like, alright, end update now, please. I'm playing Terraria currently. People are already asking for the full drop. I'm not surprised. Don't tell them they're gonna have to wait even longer. Because of the time frame we're in. We're in June and it's supposed to be announced in September. Unless they release like obscure features that don't hint towards the drop's theme, like the locator bar for this drop, which they could definitely do. They're adding squids in the next drop. They're gonna add the Kraken. Yeah, that is true. The locator bar did match the theme of the drop, but it was obscure, right? You can't tell me that when the locator bar came out, you were like, yes, the next thing that's gonna be announced is a rideable mob, you know? Unless you're like a prophet, which you might be. But like, I have no idea. I can't pinpoint what the next drop is gonna be. It's this song. This song is the one that plays in the forests. I mean, that timing is just phenomenal, no? Hello, good sir. Hello. Welcome to the world. Can you fit through a fence? Oh my god. I made a promise to myself. Welcome, Goober. Oh my god. Yes, if you're wondering, when I attached the lead to the ghastling, some people were having an issue where it connects to your head. It's only specific skins that are affected by it. I don't know what affects it, but for me, my skin is unaffected. You are, like, adorable. I will defend you with, like, every fibre of my being. I'm not even kidding. Look at you. Oh, this song is beautiful, man. I'm so glad this is the song that plays in my biome. This is my favourite one as well. Yes. Honestly, like, massive, massive win. We can stay in here for a little bit. Let you wander as well. Why not? Actually, no, I forgot you grow up, don't you? Well, in that case, give me a second. Purple, orange, or black? You guys choose. Which one? For Goober, which one does he have? Purple? I agree. I think Casper should have black. Wrong one. Goated colour. Let's go. Okay, Goober. Because you do get tempted by snowballs. Holy! Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god. Look at him! I mean, that's just incredible. Look at him. He's so cool. Okay. please. It sounds. Okay. Come on. You know you're not helping, but it's okay. You're trying your best. Okay, this is a little bit difficult. A little bit concerning. God, the sounds of this mob are so well done. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Can you come in? Or are you always stationary? I don't think you are. Okay, I promise to you, Goober, nothing will ever happen to you. I will let Lightborn burn before I let anything happen to you. All the sniffers, all my pets. Okay. I don't think you need your harness on you. But maybe you're chill like that. Maybe you're just a chill guy. Look at him. To share it off? Yeah. Wow. What a feature, man. I feel like the best way I can describe the Happy Ghast in its totality is, you know, like old Minecraft, you'd have those features with friends that you remember playing with. I think in about 10 years' time, the new like modern gen Minecraft players will look back and be like, yeah, I remember when we had these. Does that make sense? This is probably the most well-made feature I've seen in at least 5 years. Granted, I've not played with it at all, but just from its sheer capabilities, its aesthetics, its behavior, the way you get it, it outclasses everything in recent memory. I only required a few snowballs as well. I thought it required a lot more to grow up. Maybe they changed that. For some reason, I remember it being a lot more. It is filled with such whimsy and joy. I think that's it for the drop, though. For you guys to see. Obviously, I'm gonna do stuff off stream, like get the 2 other dried ghasts and stuff. But is that everything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cloud creeper face thing is not on Bedrock. Yeah, you guys were here, the birth of Goober, my first interaction with a happy ghast. And now the airfield is finally in use, right? It's so surreal to me to see a ghast in the overworld. But yeah, if you haven't already, do play with the update. It is phenomenal. It's it's really well done. This is definitely the best drop they've had so far. And the secret features like the painting as well, probably the best one, right? But that's because Sarah is just incredibly talented, right? So everything she makes is just going to be A class. But yeah, big props to Mojang for taking honestly a really big gamble and doing something like this. I think this was very risky for them to do. So if people are like enjoying this drop though, and you're not, please don't put them down. I hate when people put others down for like enjoying the drops and stuff like that. I don't like the Pale Garden drop, but if you enjoy it, right, I'm not going to take it away from you. Please do not like put people down for enjoying this drop and be like, oh, it's a tiny drop, it adds nothing. It doesn't. I've literally like, it doesn't. Yeah, I was not expecting this to be the flying mount. So this is completely left field. Do you guys remember the leak? Oh, the flying mob will be something you find in the ice biomes. And you'll need to find it in snow, like, you'll need to give it snowballs. Okay, they were right about that. And, like, it will, like, fly you up in the air and drop you and stuff like that. Nope. Happy cast. I can literally watch this all day. I'm not even kidding. There's not been a mob since the sniffer that's brung me this much joy. Yeah, that's true. The Hypercast does fix the village transportation system. Very true. Oh yeah, sorry, Squid. So you'll notice, Squid. Look at the tools. Before there's a black bar, right? So it doesn't just affect the coordinates and the day counter. It affects this. Technically, Squid, this has been in the game for like a while, right? It's a bug that hasn't been fixed. Like it's not like it's in the way it's worked is not how it's intended to work. So you go into your settings. This is for everyone else, by the way, that doesn't know this. Accessibility, text, background, opacity. Now, obviously, you can change it however you want, right? But to get what I have, if you wanted it like this, it's to 0. Beforehand, this was always a thing, right? But it never affected the tools. Never. And it was supposed to, but it just wasn't fixed. Yeah, I'm so glad they changed that. Also, another feature you guys may have forgotten: the beacon range has been changed. This was a thing in the Spring drop, Spring to Life, on Java Edition, and they said for Bedrock it would take a while. Boom, next drop. Now, this may be a terrible example. The beacon probably still shows pre Happy Ghast drop, so maybe like we're too close to it regardless. But they're actually beacons now. Oh. Yes, at least these are the type of builds that shine with Vivian. It's the greenhouse, it's the sniffer enclosure. It makes sense. Don't worry, guys, you're still my favourite. Nothing will change that. Twitter could never make me hate you guys. So I think that's everything. I think we've got the settings for VV nailed as well. I think the settings we've got on now are perfect. So let me take a screenshot of these so I know. I think it's perfect. I have no idea what that setting means either. Oh, let me visit the aquarium because we haven't seen the aquarium. And this is gonna look really nice as well because it's water, right? Oh my god. Okay. There's Mudkip. I'd say on the topic of Forever Worlds, this is my Forever World. And I know, like, you guys mentioned motivation and stuff. I've been playing this world for 4,000 days. 4,500 days. I've not killed the dragon yet. And I've still got so many more ideas. From now until and after I kill the dragon. On the topic of achievements as well, because Squid brought up achievements, go get or the newest one. Can I see it in game? Stay hydrated. Place a dried ghast block into water. That's all you gotta do. That key art is amazing. Oh, and you get little. Oh, that's really good. But I think that's going to be it from me for the day. I don't know if we're back to streaming, but we will be streaming on my birthday in 2 days. Fun fact. The big oh my god, what is this? This is really menacing. I like the vibe. It's got, wait, if this is the vibe of the Amethyst Lab. Pause. Oh. Dude, come on. How can you not love this feature, man? The Scott Crusadity is gonna look so good. Oh, that's peak. That's peak. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Again, just to reiterate, I don't know if the streams will be back consistently. I do want to stream on my birthday. I don't know what we're gonna do on my birthday. But that'll be in 2 days. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. So you haven't seen Skulk and Vivi until now. But yeah, I think this has been a good stream. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you didn't. Without my feelings, but you know, I'd rather you be honest with me. And yeah, go enjoy this drop, right? I was gonna say the next drop. Yeah, go enjoy the next drop in about 4 months' time. No, this drop is really well made, and Mojang deserve like their props for this. So off stream, we'll be rebirthing Gilbert and Casper, because obviously that'll extend the stream by a long time, and you know. So next stream you'll see all 3 happy ghasts, which will be interesting. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care of yourselves, drink some water, play the next drop, because it is, again, phenomenal. It's good, okay. And yeah, until the next stream, I'll catch you guys later.